Research and discovery. Futurists.
This is Boulogne-sur-Mer in the north of France.
I only eat fresh fish. I like cod with an hollandaise sauce and new potatoes on the side.
Et une bonne pomme de terre à l'eau à côté.
Let's go back to Dalvik in the north of Iceland, where this fish came from. The fishing boat came in on time, and they're unloading the catch. This cod was caught 3 days ago, well above the Arctic Circle.
The weather was awful up there, really stormy. And the wind was from the southwest, the worst direction for cod fishing. But we finally managed to catch around 40 tons of cod.
But there are scientists as well as fishermen here working on a European Union research project to assess in real time the freshness of this cod until it's consumed, some 2,700 kilometres away from here.
Whatever happens in any rise of abuse temperature will take away shelf life. And what fresh fish is about is to bring a maximum freshness and quality to the consumer. And you have to manage each step. If there is one step that you don't know about and where you have abuse of temperature, it may affect the total quality of the fish and the safety of the product possibly.
At this processing factory, around 3 tons of cod are filleted, chilled and dispatched every day. Italian researcher Luca Zanella installs temperature sensors inside and outside the boxes and connects them to cellular networks.
This biosensor sends information about the temperature inside and outside the fish box and the time that it was taken. It can record temperatures every minute, every 10 minutes, every hour. And then it sends this information to a central system by a cellular network.
The cod will travel to Europe by road and ferry, which is slower but also cheaper than going by plane. The temperature of the cod should never exceed 4 degrees Celsius, or it will start to deteriorate. With antennae and GPS installed, real-time temperature measuring can start.
The temperature in the truck is okay. We have good ambient temperature, low ambient temperature in the truck, and also we do have a good temperature of the product. So the system is telling us that it is all right.
Meanwhile, samples of the same fish have been sent to this lab in Reykjavik, where it's cooked and tasted by volunteers. Combined with microbiology analyses, these tastings help scientists understand how fresh fish deteriorates over time.
The death of the fish, the number of the microbes increasing, and then they form spoilage compounds of nitrogen and sulfur, and most of the people don't like these spoilage compounds, and so in the end the fish becomes disgusting.
Meanwhile, the chilled cod has crossed Iceland and is now on a ferry. After a stopover in the Faroe Islands, it arrives in Denmark, where it is loaded onto another lorry. 9 days after the cod was caught, the truck arrives in France. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and scientists are already supervising both the fish and the measuring equipment.
It was quite long, sailing first to Faroe Islands and then to Denmark, and driving from Denmark, and then yesterday driving all the way from Palburg in Denmark here in Pullersumer.
The temperature of the fish is around 1 degree Celsius, and it has remained stable during almost the whole trip.
For approximately 30 minutes in the east of Iceland, the temperature was about 5 degrees. But the weather conditions in Iceland are such that it didn't matter very much.
These cod samples will be sent to a laboratory near the harbour for further microbiological studies. The equipment has also helped to assess the quality of the cod in difficult conditions, including extreme humidity. And that is good news, says the project's coordinator.
There is a clear commercial interest to achieve commercial exploitable results. And this starts from ICT solutions like supply chain management software, to individual techniques to determine bacterial load, to predict shelf life of food products, up to recording time history by using time temperature indicators like the TTIs.
As a last step in this research effort, scientists take the monitored Icelandic cod to a local fishmonger, who agrees to store it.
I like all fish. I like sole, skate, cod. I like all fish, in fact.
You have to be confident about the transport, that the fish was transported correctly. If the fish isn't fresh, people won't buy it. When it's shiny, good quality, not sticky, then they come back.
Back in Iceland, scientists hope real-time temperature monitoring will also help to promote sustainable fishing, as less fish will be wasted.
If you lose quality, you lose value. And eventually, if you lose all the quality, you lose all the value, and the fish is wasted in the marketplace. Basically, the garbage can behind the supermarket may eat it, not the consumer. I'm not sure that this project will be the end of the story. Technology is coming along, electronics are coming along, ICT is coming along, the computer age is here, so we can master different things than we did 5 years ago. So 5 years from now, we may have a new idea and a new barrier to break. It's a never-ending story, really, and that's what science is about, breaking barriers.